tag teaming swingers. Dixie and Diddy team up with new friends to save the Big Ape. Donkey Kong Country 2, only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Only in Donkey Kong Country. Leaping rhinos, giant bees, flying chimps. Only for Game Boy Advance. Rated everyone.
My name is Marche. I am a warrior in a land called Ivalice. Can you please help me destroy the crystals so I can leave?
You may call me Ritz, but you may not use my sword, spells, or magic without asking. They are dangerous. If you call, I'll explain.
Mute is my name. Feel free to call. Otherwise, I may become irritable.
The people of Ivalice are standing by to talk about Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Only on Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Game Boy.
The drums of war are beating. No man can be trusted.
What happened to Dorcas?
I put poison in his mutton.
Build an army. Trust nobody. Fire Emblem. Only on Game Boy Advance. Rated everyone.
Game Boy.
Kiss me, darling, and I will fly.
Game Boy Advance. Hot games, no distractions.
My sweet.
Side-scrolling time traveler. Go back in time with games like Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, The Legend of Zelda, Pac-Man, and more. The classic NES series only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Now, Game Boy Advance plays more than games. It's got TV shows, too. With GBA Video, the shows are right in the cartridges. One video pack holds multiple episodes with full color and sound. So you can watch your favorite shows whenever you want, wherever you want.
Whoa, it's TV without the TV.
TV shows on the go. TV shows on the go.
Catch the start of something big right in your hand.
It's GBA Video. Game Boy Advance Video.
Now you can go anywhere you want. Your cartoons will follow with Game Boy Advance Video. You can watch new video releases of Pokemon, The Fairly Odd Parents, SpongeBob SquarePants, plus Codename Kids Next Door, Johnny Bravo, and more. You'll have over 20 videos to choose from. Now on Game Boy Advance Video.
Now you can go anywhere you want. Your cartoons will follow with Game Boy Advance Video. You can watch episodes of Pokemon, Jimmy Neutron, Fairly Odd Parents, SpongeBob SquarePants, and more on your Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance Video.
As Nintendo begins to take on new forms, it's important that we can measure how addictive they truly are.
The new Game Boy Micro. Extremely portable. Extremely stylish.
talent and courage, a life's mission begins. You can experience it as Samus in Metroid Zero Mission. Her first adventure as an intergalactic bounty hunter. Rated E for everyone.
Tony Hawk American Skate Land, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Final Fantasy IV. On Game Boy Advance, rated E to E10.
New Game Boy Advance SP. Featuring a luminous screen so you can even play in the dark. There's a rechargeable built-in battery. It plays your favorite Game Boy Advance titles. And it's compact, so it's ready to go.
Nemesis, Avenger, Hero. Outsmart Donkey Kong and bring back the mini Marios in Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Only for Game Boy Advance. Rated everyone.
All right, I'm gonna start your exam now. You might feel a little pressure. Okay, and we're in.
Oh, what's that?
It looks like Frogger advanced. Now let's keep moving.
Doctor?
Oh, that's fine, nurse. That's just Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Going a little deeper.
Hey, is that Spider-Man?
Game Boy Advance, more games equals more fun. Rated E for everyone.
Have you seen my shorts?
Now, with specially marked boxes of Go-Gurt Tube and Go-Gurt Smoothie, you could win instantly. One of 2,000 Game Boy Advance SP systems. You can also write in to enter. Go-Gurt and Nintendo. Eat, drink, win. Millions will enter, thousands will win.
Join the world's greatest superheroes on the Game Boy Advance as they battle for truth, justice, and freedom against the Injustice League. Rated everyone.
Of memories. Rated E for everyone.
Yeah, he's a man of many, many faces. He may be pink, but it's really dangerous. Every enemy he meets is another bad guy for Kirby to beat. Then he takes on their powers. Kirby! Nightmare in Dreamland! Kirby! Nightmare in Dreamland! Beating up the bad guys and taking away their powers.
Rated E for everyone.
After a 20-year sibling rivalry, Mario and Luigi team up using synchronized super moves in their most ridiculous adventure ever. Mario and Luigi, Superstar Saga. Rated E for everyone.
Trouble began when they decided I was executive member. Get out of that.
Now 4 can play off one cartridge. Mario Kart for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Pull out of the pits and haul asphalt. It's Mario Kart Super Circuit for your Game Boy Advance. 20 new tracks await with enough twists, turns, and trouble to make any kart racer cringe. Choose your racer from a classic cast of characters. Each has their own strengths and weaknesses, so choose wisely. Go for the checkered flag by yourself, or link up with up to 4 of your friends and see who has the heaviest lead foot. Or exercise your road rage in the popular battle mode. Hurl shells at other drivers, become invincible, or send your opponents swimming. Mario Kart Super Circuit for Game Boy Advance. And you thought Rush Hour was intense.
Mario Kart Super Circuit on Game Boy Advance. 4 players, no rules. Mario Kart Super Circuit on Game Boy Advance. 4 players, no rules. Mario Kart Super Circuit on Game Boy Advance. 4 players, no rules.
Head-banging, world-warping, wrecking ball. Ricochet your way through vast worlds in Mario's first-ever pinball adventure game, Mario Pinball Land, only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
The game is inside the cards. New e-reader for Game Boy Advance. Slide the cards to play some of your favorite games. E-reader comes with a classic game and a sample pack. More games sold separately. Rated E for everyone.
Poochie-ina! Beautifly. Shroomish.
Torchic. Draco.
Latios. Latios.
Corfish.
Mudkip. Kecleon.
Zigzagoon! Makahita.
Wilmer.
What's happening, Pikachu?
Pikachu? Lotad.
Jigglypuff.
Blaziken.
Rated E for everyone.
To protect the world from devastation, to unite all people within our nation, surrender now or prepare to fight. There's a whole new way to battle Pokemon, and it's wireless. Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green are coming September 9th, each with a free wireless adapter. You can reserve your copy today and get a free pocket trainer's guide filled with hints, tips, and tricks to help you become a master of the Pokemon universe. Only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire. Only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all people within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
to extend their reach to the stars above.
Surrender now, or prepare to fight.
There's a new way to battle Pokemon, and it's wireless. Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green are here, and now you can collect, train, and battle in a whole new way, only for Game Boy Advance, rated E for everyone.
You've mastered every Pokemon move.
Sleep powder. Rock throw. Confuse ray.
Now you're ready for the all-new Battle Frontier. Take on your biggest challenge yet in Pokemon Emerald, only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Secret Agent Barbie! A new mission on Game Boy Advance! To solve the case, follow each clue. Secret Agent girls always come through! Secret Agent Barbie game for Game Boy Advance. Game and system sold separately, rated E.
Escape to a world of enchantment. Run with the wonders of nature. Swim in our crystal clear waters. See things you've never seen before in the complete Super Mario world. With 78 levels, it's Mario's biggest adventure ever, now on Game Boy Advance. Come, spend time with us. Rated E for everyone.
Look, Mom, he's cute.
Yoshi's back, and now with his targeting system, he aims to please. Yoshi's Island, only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Game Boy Advance. Console quality gaming anywhere.
Pluck things from the ground and hurl them at your enemies. Pluck your enemies from the ground and hurl them at your other enemies. Super Mario Advance, only for Game Boy Advance. 4 can play off 1 game pack. Rated E for everyone.
Super Mario Advance. Only for Game Boy Advance.
Mario powers up for Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. Only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone. Game Boy.
It's me, Mario! Beware of Mario's new superpowers. Woohoo! He flies, he swims, he bashes, and he blasts. Here we go! Super Mario Bros. 3, now on Game Boy Advance.
Things in the light are not the same in the dark.
The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past for Game Boy Advance, and now 4 can play.
Do I smell fear?
Rated E for everyone.
Mystic, microscopic, conqueror. You can use the power of the Minish Cap to get small, unlock clues, and save Hyrule. The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Shrink in size and embark on a huge adventure in The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap, only on Game Boy Advance.
What are you playing? It's Urban Yeti for Game Boy Advance. What's that crazy sound? It's Urban Yeti for Game Boy Advance. Get your own.
Call 1-877-GET-YETI or visit urbanyeti.com to order now. Urban Yeti for Nintendo Game Boy Advance. Only $29.99. Quantities are limited, so don't miss out.
Attention shoppers, we don't like you. We like your money, but not you. If you find us to be rude, selfish, and greedy, thank you. Enjoy your shopping.
Not fire, not ice, not even a bumblebee can impede the greed in Wario Land 4, only for Game Boy Advance.
Rated E for everyone.
Frenzied, twisted, hybrid games. You turn it, it turns you. It's Twisted. WarioWare Twisted, only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Game Boy Advance.
Friendships are in trouble in an all-new Hamtaro adventure. And now it's up to you to bring harmony back to the Ham Hams. Use Ham Chat and do the Ham Jam in an all-new adventure. Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak, only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance ならではのスリリングな4人対戦マリオカートアドバンス
国道23号インフォメーション。今週金曜土曜2夜連続で知立市上重原インターから緑区丸の内間が夜間通行止めになります。
明日へ走る道路のために
ご協力お願いします。
GameBoy Advance.
GameBoy Advance ならではの4人対戦、スリリングなデッドヒート、新しいコースが次々登場。マリオカートアドバンス。
あのポケモンたちと一緒に新しくなった冒険へ出かけよう。ポケットモンスターファイアレッドとリーフグリーン。あのポケモンたちと一緒に新しくなった冒険へ出かけよう。ポケットモンスターファイアレッドとリーフグリーン。ワイヤレスアダプタ付き。
GameBoy Advance.
一体どんな出会いが僕たちを待っているんだろう。全く新しい冒険がここから始まる。ゲームボーイアドバンス、ポケットモンスタールビーとサファイア。
どうしたの？
ルビー、サファイア、そして第三の冒険。ポケットモンスターエメラルド。方円地方に残されていたもう一つの冒険。そしてバトルフロンティア。戦略を駆使してバトルドームやバトルチューブなど7つの施設を全て勝ち抜け。グラードンと海洋ガが激突するとき、レックウザが目を覚ます。ゲームボーイアドバンス、ポケットモンスターエメラルド。ゲームボーイアドバンス。
見たこともないポケモン、謎が深まるストーリー、2対2のバトル。新しい冒険はもう始まっている。ポケットモンスタールビーとサファイア。
ゲームボーイアドバンス。
誰にしようかな。何が出るかな。でかっ。あ、なんか喋った。
喋って投げて引っこ抜くスーパーマリオの大冒険。
やっぱりマリオでしょ。カントリッジ一つで4人で遊べる。
いつでもどこでも誰とでも4人対戦で盛り上がるスーパーマリオアドバンス。
ゲームボーイアドバンス。
マリオ、ヨッシーのコンビがゲームボーイアドバンスにやってくる。マントで空を飛んだりヨッシーに乗ったり、いろんなアクションで大冒険。ステージはなんと70種類以上。スーパーマリオアドバンス2。
ゲームボーイアドバンス。
皆さんは知っていますか？マリオとヨッシーの初めての出会いを。とっても手の焼ける赤ちゃんだったマリオを乗せてヨッシーが大活躍。ゲームボーイアドバンスでいよいよ登場。スーパーマリオアドバンス3。
ゲームボーイアドバンス。
カエルに変身、タヌキに変身。今度のマリオは変身アクション。スーパーマリオアドバンス4。
いつもと変わらない朝、いつもと変わらない道、いつもと変わらない墓地、いつもと変わらない
おはよ
う友達。あ、おはよう。
小さくなればいつもの景色も別世界。新しい発見、新しい感動。ゲームボーイアドバンス、ゼルダの伝説、不思議の帽子。
あ、
you